Things we've learned.
Good morning.
On day what? We don't even know.
I don't
We've
even
lost
know
count.
what day it is, but we've got 3 days left.
Yeah. So,
Today, tomorrow. Yeah, we got 3 days left of our 14-day trip, so I guess we're day 11.
yeah.
Things that
And,
we've learned.
What did we learn? We brought up a bunch of things that we didn't even use, like the fishing stuff, which you would think you would use fishing stuff. However, didn't use it. We brought our scooters because initially we didn't have room for the bikes. So we were like, well, we'll bring scooters. So I sacrificed because I really wanted to bring my bike. I get a lot of joy out of the bike. So we got to the campsite, Sunshine Key, and they had changed their policy 20 days before we got there. So,
No e-scooters, so you gotta check the policies.
yeah, so keep up to date on what you can and can't bring. Yeah, we brought tons of stuff though. What else did we not use?
The paddleboard, really, we didn't use.
Yeah, we didn't use the paddleboard. The extra water bottle we didn't use, which I don't know. I still kind of think you should bring it, but you should at least put water in it. Ours is empty. So I don't know.
We brought a bunch of water stuff that we didn't use. All of our vests.
Yeah, we didn't use any of our vests.
Our life preserver vests.
Which I don't really mind bringing all that light stuff, but it's the heavy
bulky,
stuff that
though.
takes.
It's bulky.
Yeah, I guess. We should have brought extra gas tank for the propane for the generator, but we didn't. We're like, we'll save on that one. We'll keep that one at home. The one thing we would have used. What else?
We ran out of propane, so we didn't plan boondocking very well. So
Well, actually, we didn't even know we were boondocking these last 3 visits here.
yeah,
So last night we had the generator running for several hours. I would say, 5 hours?
5 hours. Yeah.
And then I didn't realize it, but all of our other appliances had used the whole other tank up. So
During the journey. Yeah.
yeah, during the trip. So it's weird too because we had used the trailer several times before this trip and barely used any gas, and we had the furnace going. So I don't get it. I don't understand where the gas went. I guess cooking. I don't know. We cooked more. Refrigerator maybe. But it was on electric the whole time in Florida. Or
Yeah.
the Keys. I don't know. So anyway, so yeah, we brought the scooters basically for no reason. I haven't even ridden mine. Well, we did one time in Tennessee for a little bit.
We remembered what works and what doesn't work on shore power versus solar power versus
Yeah,
gas.
we learned.
So we knew before we came,
Yeah,
but we didn't
it's
really
funny because
remember.
last night I turned on the microwave while the air conditioner was on. No, it turns off.
Yeah.
Which is okay because now I know.
And the refrigerator only runs on propane or shore power, but not solar power. So we figured that out.
Yeah, figured that one out. What else did we bring that we didn't use? I don't know.
We should have brought silicone, which we did not.
Yeah, silicone for your toilet. If you have a toilet with a little flapper thing in there, you have to have silicone for that.
So we tried to use a
Like
different
Vaseline.
product, but it's not working.
I wouldn't say it's not working, but it's not working nearly as good. Well, no. We didn't fly the drone very much. I don't know. Something about, Trisha and, what's his name?
Mark?
Yeah, Mark and Trish. They say what? What do they say?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Me either, I forgot.
So we weren't prepared for the weather, even though we knew we were going to Florida in the summer and knew it was going to be warm, but we weren't prepared for the level of humidity that we had, and the heat and the bugs was not as bad as we thought, but I got eaten alive on the last day, which I'm glad it was the last day. The boys didn't get anything.
I got a little bit. I mostly got sunburned, but even that wasn't that severe.
We went through 2 bottles of sunscreen, so keep that in mind if you're going
Yeah.
to a warm
Bring a lot of
climate.
sunscreen. Oh my god.
Lots of sunscreen.
Or wear shirts.
You need probably a better first aid kit. We had a first aid kit. We have 2 first aid kits, but we didn't have very much hydrocortisone, which I can use for bug bites. But depending on where you're going, you might want to be more prepared with your first aid kit, I think. We had Neosporin, but we didn't have stuff for like after bites, which if we were planning all the bugs, we brought a lot of bug prevention,
Yeah.
but not what happens
And
if you get
again,
bit.
we didn't even use that.
Yeah, we didn't use the bug prevention stuff.
No.
So we brought a bunch of that we didn't use.
And then the tow haul thing, I don't know. I don't understand the tow haul because it seems like to me now we're in the mountains that the tow haul with the light trailer, like we went to the Catskill, we weighed 13,000 pounds, but the trailer only weighs like 4,500 pounds. So I don't even know that it needs tow haul. It seems like to me it wastes more gas. However, I call it like sport mode. So when you're in traffic and stuff, you kind of want tow haul because it keeps it in a high enough RPM range that you have power when you need it, and it doesn't have to like switch down gear and all that. But I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. I don't have any stats on it, but I feel in my heart that with this setup, tow haul is not needed.
Speaking of stats, what's the biggest thing that we benefited from on this trip? Do you remember?
Biggest thing that we benefited from?
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff in the windows. That was
Yeah.
a game changer because we would have died because our AC would not have kept up. So this is styrofoam stuff and it's kind of shiny.
That you get
People
at,
on
like, Home
YouTube will tell
Depot.
you to put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut them perfectly so they fit in between the screen and the window, which is kind of nice because it doesn't get in the way of the camper. I mean, if you want to open the window, then you kind of have to take the screen off and remove that and everything. But like we did last night because we wanted some air. But total game changer. Because if you go on the outside of your camper and put your hand on a window that is in the sun, you'll burn yourself. It's that hot. Like you could fry an egg on there, I guarantee it. And that stops all of that. Total. If you do anything, do that.
Yep.
That's what I'll tell you. Because there's no way our AC would have kept up not in Florida. The humidity was almost 95% at night on some nights. That's what? 95%? I don't even know. That's too much. That's like the rainforest. I don't even think the rainforests have like 80%. Yeah, it was crazy. It was so crazy. So we use that stuff 100%. And then we found that if you run the AC on high and like halfway with the thermostat, try and keep it around 74 degrees in if you can. I mean, that's what seems to work for us. And then once you get it set and it doesn't freeze or anything, don't touch it. Leave it. We learned that you don't want to take a camper with the truck through Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Stay away.
That's super hard.
Chicago, stay away.
But use stabilizer bars.
Oh yeah, if you have stabilizer bars, I recommend them. I wouldn't use them on this little trailer, but I'll tell you what, it feels like it takes some of the pressure off of the springs and everything on the trailer because it's kind of like using where you attach it to the truck, it's using that as like another shock absorber. I don't know if I'm right on this. Again, I don't have stats on this, but it feels like it's pushing my truck down a little bit in the front, in which case it's using like that pivot point as kind of like a shock. It's
And our
night and
trailer
day.
is very light.
Yeah, so it bounces. So this takes some of that bounce out. I don't know. It's an extra step. I hate it, setting it up, but I've gotten pretty good at it.
That reminds me, I think I forgot a step on the inside.
Well,
The cabinet, the door.
oh, the cabinet doors.
Yeah.
So our cabinet door has been swinging open, so we've been bungeeing it because because it works
I
good.
think I missed
But
that.
it's another step that you got to do. Like, that's the thing with camping. You have to, like, I think if you're going to be efficient and have everything run smoothly, you have to have less steps. The less
Try to
steps, the better.
minimize everything.
Yeah, minimize everything. That's what we're in the process of doing. We're on a big learning curve. We had only gone for what, like an hour here, hour there. We did like 5 hours, like by our house.
Yeah, and now we're on what, hour 49?
2,415 miles and 50 hours. Getting 10.7 miles per hour on
Miles per
MPG.
gallon.
Yeah. Pulling the trailer. Some of that in the Keys we didn't have the trailer on, but not much. I would say, what, 300 miles maybe?
Yeah.
As we drove back and forth, we went to Dry Tortugas. Recommend Dry Tortugas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
do too.
recommend it, but it is risky because you don't know what the weather's going to be
Yeah.
like. There's no refund policy.
Right.
If it's too cold or the weather's too rough, you can't snorkel. And the main thing is you want to be able to snorkel there because while the fort is pretty cool, the snorkeling is much better. So to just go and spend all that money to see the fort, I think there's other forts that are more affordable.
Yeah.
But the snorkeling is what killed it. So
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I would risk it though. I would.
Captain Hollywood said that
He wasn't the captain, but
whatever.
It was Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, Mr. Hollywood. He said that we got perfect timing because it had been like rougher seas, but it calmed down for about like a week or so.
we had 1 foot seas,
Yeah, 1
which
foot
is
seas.
rare.
And so
We spent another night at Harvest Host, this time CJ Peach Farm in Rutledge, Georgia.